Hello everyone. Today we shall look into a query where we want to find maximum and minimum values for a continuous step in a particular category. Here we have these different categories. For example, this is A category, we have B category and we have C category. In each category we have some sequence of numbers. For example, here we have 1, 2, 3 and then 4 it is skipped. We have 5 and 6 and we have 8 and 9. Now we want the categories with their minimum and maximum values which are in sequence, and for B, since there is only one value, minimum and maximum will be the same, and for C it is 1 is the minimum value and 3 is the maximum value. So this is a particular scenario where we want the minimum and maximum values where things are in sequence. So this is the table where we have the table name as emp1. Okay, I'll show you it in two different methods. I'll take method 1 by using Windows function with subquery. Okay, here let us understand by writing all, bringing all the columns, and let us bring the row number of each column. We have this row number, and in the over clause I'll make the partition by category, and we can order by the step column, which is the second column, or the sequence which we have, and we can write as we can write it as row num. Okay, and from the table emp1 we can select this, and if we run, here we get the row number of each category, and then we shall see how we could use this data in the subquery. So what I would like to do is I'll write another select clause including category, comma, here what I'll do is I'll bring the step column. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll do this step minus, I'll type it as row num, where I'll give the aliases name as row num 1. Okay, and I'll open the parenthesis here, I'll include it as a subquery, I'll close the bracket here. This is our from clause. Okay, now we could include this complete thing into one more table, and we can bring the details. We'll see how it could run. Once we name the subquery table as T, and then if we select and run, we'll get the subtraction of that row number as well as the difference we'll get as row num 1. Okay, here you could see that for these three values we have got 0, for these two values we have got 1, and for these two values we have got 2. This is how we have segregated by making the difference so that we could identify the respective values. So from here what we want is the minimum and maximum values. For example, I'll write select category, comma, minimum of step, comma, minimum of step as I'll write minimum value, comma, maximum of step I'll write as maximum value. Okay, so this whole table will include in brackets, and here we'll enclose this, and we could apply the table name. I'll rename this table as give the aliases table name as T1. Okay, here since we have applied the minimum and maximum, we need to group by. The group by condition, as we could understand, we can group by the category as well as we could group by the row num 1. Okay, and we can order by category. If we select this complete rows and run, we got the required output. For the A category, we could see that in a sequence 1 and 3 are minimum values, 5 and 6 are minimum and maximum, and for the other one 8 and 9 are the minimum and maximum values. Similarly for B, since there is only one value, we got 11. For C, minimum and maximum are 1 and 3. This is the required output when, like, by using this emp1 table as shown below. So let us try the same output using a different method. I'll write it as method 2. Okay, here I'll mention this method as Windows function with CTE. Okay, here let us write a query similarly to this one. In this second method, we'll follow the similar method, but we'll create a CTE, and I'll show you how to execute it. Here we have the same query where we apply the Windows function, and we have got the row numbers, and from this row numbers we need to select category, comma, step, and step minus row num which we have created as I'll take it as row num 1. Okay, and here I'll write from and open the brackets, and I'll close the bracket here, and I'll name the table as T, and this whole thing we can include it in CTE. To include it in CTE, I'll write as with CTE as, and I'll open the parenthesis here, and I'll close a parenthesis where this complete query subquery, it is included as CTE. Okay, and here what we need is the select query where select category, and I want minimum of step as minimum value, and maximum of step as maximum value. From CTE we need to group by category. I can write this as, I'll put a comma, I'll write this as row num 1 order by category. So if I select this CTE, you could see the output. Here you could see the output. It is similar, where it has, for A we have 3 rows, for B we have 1 row, and C we have 1 row with the same output. I hope these two methods are understandable. Please practice. This is all for now. Thank you for watching. We shall meet in the next video.